Oh, hey, it updated. I love sci-fi. Even though most of them are about ships in space shooting each other, or aliens with guns shooting each other, they each have something interesting and unique that stands out from the rest. So when I played Destiny 2, I got one of the blandest futuristic games I've ever played. From the start, there's only 3 races in the world that aren't the bad guys. Your generic slice of bread, James Cameron's Avatar, and then a Warforged. It starts out pretty good. You're immediately thrown into the action. This guy's glowing, she's teleporting, he summons a huge shield to hold off a ship's gun. It wasn't enough to get me excited, but I thought things are getting interesting, and I expected to draw me in the more I played. I was wrong. Once some albino penis in Space Marine armor kicks you off a ship, that's when any build-up for the game stopped for me. The sense of dread they try to make you feel as you limp through a destroyed city ended up being a long, annoyingly slow walk. It would have been better as a cutscene showing more soldiers and tanks rolling through with ships and buildings falling apart and breaking down. The next scene after is what made me see the flaws in the gameplay. You make it out into the mountains, and this is where opportunity was wasted. Ghost tells you that it's just the 2 of you, and no one else to look after you. You have no powers, limited ammo, and you're warned that there's no respawning, so be careful. I should feel cautious and careful what I do. I don't have much to use to fight, and I'm being told I can't afford to fuck up. I should be on high alert and have my blood rushing as I try to survive the wilderness while weak and battered. Instead, I'm staying here emptying a clip into a pack of alien wolves. And when I need to reload and they're surrounding me, I simply punch them all, killing them in one blow. With a scenario like this, I was expecting the game to challenge me. I thought maybe I have it on easy mode or something, but this game only has 1 sit difficulty, and it's made the game completely boring and effortless. After this, I realized that other than the guns being simple and having no color, flashiness, or badassery to them, that they're useless. I don't know why I've had these things when a simple punch would take anything out. Even this guy, who has a huge health bar and a shield, which they tell you need a powered or elemental weapon, can be taken out with a few punches. The melee was so strong that Game Ultimate was vastly underwhelming. Glowing and having a blade of fire was pretty cool, but it was just doing what I did before in a more dramatic way. I didn't feel badass or unstoppable because I was already unkillable. Despite all this, I pressed on. I kept going thinking the enemies would get stronger, that I'd actually need my guns. That I would get the same feeling as I did from games like Borderlands when I open up a chest and get a new gun. A gun that has a really cool design and also has something to add to shake up combat and keep it interesting. I kept going thinking the game would push me and get more difficult and become more rewarding. It never did. The only time it got challenging was when I was faced with enemies that explode when they die. That's it. Other than that, I'm zipping through paper AI completing an uninteresting story. Well, not fully uninteresting. It did start to pick up later on, and a few characters started to grow on me. By a few, I only mean one. I've come to appreciate Cayde and his wit. Some of the stuff he said actually made me chuckle a few times. The rest, I couldn't care if they all got shot up by a super blast from the Red Legion's star laser. When it came to rescuing the firing squad from the opening, that's when things were looking up. You defeat your first boss. You walk into a gauntlet of battle between 2 races. You're taking out this huge giant robot that's shooting the shit out of everything. You take out this other boss, steal his RPG, and start blasting his army following him. And then it's over. They end the mission just as it's getting good. They throw you back to the open world with the rest of the players, and you spend the rest of your time doing this. What's the next mission? Okay, what level am I? God damn it. Destiny gets a 5 out of 10.